wanting to be a filmmaker. One of the things I've discovered about wanting to be a filmmaker is just by purchasing a professional DSLR or a camcorder doesn't mean you can make the films you want or shoot how you want. Cameras to me are tools. Like any carpenter, electrician or mechanic, you need several tools to do a job. One tool alone does not do a job. I purchased a GH2 as my chosen choice for video photography because that's what I'm mainly going to do. I want to become a videographer. I am an ex-professional stills photographer and very familiar with the Hasselblad 500 ELX, 500 CM and Nikon F3 cameras back in the 80s. Now it's the digital age and this is all new to me, so I'm familiarising myself very quickly with it. I bought a Panasonic GH2 last year and I found that digital technology to be a new meaning of technology compared to film. I mean, it's completely new to me. Those born in this era with digital will find it second nature, but to me it's a new thing. Now let's talk about videography, my experiences so far I've found with it. Wanting to be a professional videographer, to make films, shoot documentaries to a high standard requires the correct equipment. The biggest obstacle I find getting in my way from my experience, no one else, this is my experience, biggest experience thing I found with these cameras, the obstacle is the camera itself. Just out the box, the camera with the lens, LCD screen is not adequate enough for me. Everyone have their own preferences, but for me, working to a high standard, to be free with the camera, to get rid of the camera, it's the phone's going off. Let me just get this phone quickly. Oxyphone. That's it, turn it off. Sorry everybody, I've turned the phone off. Bloody mobile phones, I hate the things. You are saying one of the biggest obstacles I find getting in my way of making a film is the camera itself. And what I mean by that, as you pick the camera up and you familiarise yourself with the camera, you get used to moving the camera around, focusing. You have focusing issues like the LCD screen being too small, not good enough in my opinion. So I've opted for a larger screen, a Lilliput 9.7 inch film monitor. You find putting focus, what else? Carrying the camera, balancing, anti-shake devices, tripods, there's things you need to make that film, else you don't get the results. So the camera is the thing I want to get out of the way. I want to make my camera invisible. What I mean by invisible is just to not to have a camera there. It's all equipped properly, so when I want to do something, it's there. Or I can gear it up to take the action and make the film. Filters, etc. Different focal length lenses. And it's got to feel right in my hand. So let me just show you anyway, a monitor I purchased to get me to where I want in the field of professional videography. I bought a 9.7 foot professional HD display solutions. Someone's on the phone again. Let me get that phone. Oxy, get him on there. Hello? I can't speak now. I can't speak. I'm doing something. I can't speak now. Go on. No, go there. I'll go. Bye. Disturbing me there. Oh, okay, so much disturbed here, man. It's unreal. Never get peace. That's peace I want. That's all I want. Oh, it's live on your own. That's what you want. Right, back again. Got a 9.7 inch Lilliput monitor. I had ordered previously a 5-inch one from the same company, but I had a faulty device. It wouldn't come on. It was intermittent, the problem. Come on, coming off. I can't have that on the field. I've got to be confident in the monitor I'm using, confident in my equipment with no unreliability issues. So here we got a 9.7-inch professional HD display solutions, and this is almost 1080p, which is what I need on the field to compose my subject, pull focus accurately. I find that my GH2 LCD screen is not adequate enough. I don't like the size and the resolution on the screen, but it does the job, but not for the standard I want. The viewfinder of the electronic viewfinder of the Lumix GH2 I find very good for focusing, very, very good. But you can't always have the camera up to your head like this and move around. You can't always have the camera up here. So the monitor is the option. This is one option I like, and I am going to go for a 5-inch monitor again, but a higher resolution one. I had a Lilliput one, I forgot the number, but a basic Lilliput one. I didn't like it. So let's unbox this anyway. Let's hope no more distractions. Get in here, the instruction manual. I think unboxing is boring, but let me just get it open for you anyway. I just done to the point of unboxing a unit, but I want to show you anyway. This is the monitor, well packed. This company is quite good because I had a faulty monitor and they had one to me the next day. They're very good. Right, there's a Lilliput monitor itself. It's got its own foldable, collapsible shade. Put all the packing out of the way. Oh, what a monitor. Right, that's the monitor. You can see it's got a shield to cut out the sun when you're working outside in the bright conditions. This is a beautiful monitor. It's got good, it feels very good, good control knobs for contrast, etc. Setting it up. And at the back, as you can see, the battery mounting plates, HDMI in, HDMI out, etc. DC in. So this is one good reference for me. Good reference. And with the monitor, get this all out. With this monitor comes this little bracket. A few accessories in here for mounting the monitor to a tripod or to the hot shoe of your camera. I won't be mounting my monitor to the hot shoe of the camera. It most likely be on the tripod for being this size, or on the rail system, a guide rail system where I've got my follow focus, etc. on that. So that's, you know, all this I'm putting on, but when I put it together, then I'll see how it works. If it works for me, it works. If it don't work, I change it. And this is how I decided to equip myself as a filmmaker. Equip myself through trial and error. You can never get it right, 100% right, until you get the tools in your hand and you start working with it. Here's a HDMI cable to connect the monitor. You get a power supply, 12 volt AC mains power adapter. Accessories for mounting your battery pack at the back. Your battery on the back of your monitor. Battery holders for different types of batteries. And this is some sort of table mounts. This, I don't know why they put in the box. This unit is heaps of crap. I'm sorry, Lilliput, but this to me is cheap piece of plastic. All the rest, brilliant. But this, they should have kept this out of the box unless they're going to put something worthwhile in there. You can see by turning this and fastening it, no matter how tight you tighten it, it still moves. It's a useless piece of crap. So that's it. That's the monitor. Lilliput monitor. Here we are.